ready to start step 2 of our project, which is making our standalone display. I have here a piece of scrap steel, which we're going to cut to the same size as the display I have here. And I've already made my outline so that I can use my straight cutter. Both of these are made by AccuCutter. This one's our corner mate so that we can have nice round edges. And this is just to bring our piece of steel down to size. So what I'm going to do first is get my piece of steel to the size that I want it to be. And I'm just going to make a simple straight cut. Do the same on the other side. Make sure I rest it against the back part of my machine. Now that I have my steel cut to size, I'm going to use my corner mate to make some nice smooth edges on my display. I have the round edge here. We do have different kinds of cuts that you can use using this corner mate, just to give you some different designs. All of the different cuts use the same press. So what you want to do is place this all the way in the back. Make sure that the lever will be able to press down. I'm going to grab my sheet of steel. Make sure it's nice and even. There's one corner. We're going to do the same thing on the other. I'm going to make sure that this is even again. Now I have two nicely rounded edges. Now that I have my edges done and my metal cut to the size that I like, I'm going to go ahead and remove my corner mate, because our next step is going to be making our steel bend in this L shape so that it can stand alone by itself. The equipment that I'm going to use to bend the metal today is going to be quite large, so I'm going to want to go ahead and clear off my table first, remove these two cutters here, and then we'll be able to bend our metal. Okay, well, I've got my metal brake here. These you can buy for about $40 from any Harbor Freight tools. And what I did is I assembled some clamps down onto my table, measured about 3 inches from the bottom of my display, and then I used some more clamps to make it stay in place while I do my bend. Should be pretty easy to do. So let's go ahead and bend and make that nice L shape on our steel. And we're going to bend it just a little bit more than 90 degrees. It's about where my clamp is. And since it's steel and it's thick, it shouldn't come back too much when we press it. So that should be able to stand by itself. I'm going to take these clamps off. I'm going to remove my clamps. Set those aside. Grab my display, and it looks just like our other display, which is great. Okay, with that final bend, we completed our project of doing our standalone display, and now I have two displays that are identical for me to display my magnets. Each of these magnets are easy to do, and they're relatively inexpensive. They can be sold for about $4 to $5 a piece, which makes them a real money maker. For more products and services offered by Conde, visit us at Conde.com and be sure to watch my other videos on YouTube. I'm Brittany with Conde Systems, and thank you for joining us.